各位觀眾大家好，歡迎收睇新中國聯邦新聞。我哋係消滅邪惡中國共產黨嘅新中國人。今日係2023年5月17號星期三，而家係美東時間晚上11點。我係 Johnny，
我係 Karen。我哋首先睇一則有關新中國聯邦創始人郭文貴先生嘅新聞。美國議員桑托斯呼籲立即釋放郭文貴。美國國會議員喬治桑托斯5月16號喺眾議院發表講話。喺發言中，佢提到美國能源部同聯邦調查局已經確認，中共病毒大流行最有可能嘅起源係武漢實驗室。中共病毒唔係中共唯一滲透美國主權嘅企圖。喺今年較早嘅時候，中共嘅間諜氣球飄過美國，並從敏感嘅美國軍事基地收集情報。仲有好多美國嘅公司，例如波音、高通、輝瑞等，佢哋喺中共各工廠僱用咗數十名中共黨員。桑托斯議員呼籲國會、司法部同特別委員會採取行動，調查中共對美國司法嘅滲透同對聯邦機構嘅武器化。對此，桑托斯仲表示，美國絕不繼續容忍，釋放郭文貴。
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The U.S. Department of Energy and the FBI have affirmed that the COVID pandemic most likely originated from a leak of the SARS-CoV-2 from a Wuhan Institute of Virology. The deadly COVID virus was unleashed on American soil in 2020, yet it took 3 years and a new majority in Congress to finally start investigating the malign influence of the barbaric Chinese Communist Party. COVID was not the CCP's only flagrant and unsparing attempt to infiltrate American sovereignty. Earlier this year, spy balloons floated along the United States and gathered intelligence from sensitive U.S. military sites. Just last month, 2 CCP spies were arrested and 36 CCP police officers were charged with operating an illegal and secret police station in New York City. The 2 alleged CCP spies only to be quickly granted bail and released from custody. In 2020, leaked CCP member data confirmed that U.S. companies such as Boeing, Qualcomm, and Pfizer had employed dozens of CCP members in their Chinese facilities. Rightfully so, Americans are infiltrated, blaming ivory towers in Washington, D.C. and Wall Street for being slow to punch and handing our fragile dominion over to globalists. We ought to do better. We ought to protect Americans, and we ought to do to preserve democracy. This is why I'm unapologetically pushing back on the CCP and calling on the House Judiciary Committee, the DOJ, and the Select Subcommittee on Weaponization of the federal government to investigate the CCP infiltration on the U.S. government and do all they can to free Miles Guo. In 2017, the CCP's most wanted prominent critic, Miles Guo, claimed political asylum in the United States, alleging persecution by the CCP. He has been here for about 6 years, and just last month, Guo was arrested and denied bail for being pronounced a flight risk. In this case, the charges against Miles Guo are simply a part of an organized campaign of political persecution brought against him by the CCP. As a matter of fact, in November of 2018, George Hickenbotham, a senior official at the DOJ, pleaded guilty to his active role in this illegal campaign. He admitted to accepting $41 million from the CCP and meeting with the Vice Minister of Public Security of China to advance the removal of Guo from the United States. It is with great dismay but complete confidence that I say that the weaponization of the United States prosecutorial system is spinning further out of control, and it is time we take a stand. It shows when we have a national crime crisis failing by the wayside because political motivated campaigns designed for nothing other than retribution on political agitators keep getting in the way of our leading law enforcement officials who refuse to prioritize the American people. With each passing year, it is becoming increasingly obvious that the CCP is accomplishing its goal of infiltrating the United States indigenously, and all the while perpetrators, the real threat to the American people, are let out on the streets, and harmless political targets remain behind bars with justice denied. Mr. Speaker, I speak for every American when I say we are done tucking our tails and being at the losing end of every trade-off with the CCP. They take our jobs, use our technology, and steal our intellectual property. And in its turn, we get robbed, spied, and deadly viruses. Enough is enough. Free Miles Guo.
郭文貴先生係最早爆料中共盜國賊家族點樣藍金黃呢個世界，尤其係藍金黃美國。新中國聯邦 Nicole 戰友喺節目裏面繼續揭示盜國賊腐蝕美國政商兩界嘅慣用手法。中共盜國賊用數十億美元腐蝕美國。5月16號，新中國聯邦 Nicole 戰友作客出席 The John Fredericks 節目。喺節目裏面 ，Nicole 戰友指出，目前我哋所睇到嘅中共滲透只係冰山一角，中共喺美國嘅滲透已經去到極為深遠同廣泛嘅地步。我哋從幾個星期前喺普拉斯米歇爾案庭審當中了解到，前任中共政法委書記嘅私生子中共間諜劉特佐作為一名外國人對美國進行政治捐贈。中共盜國賊向賣美賊佢哋輸送咗數億美元嘅資金，後者令中共嘅邪惡勢力更加強大，並進一步加劇咗中共對中國人，尤其係郭文貴先生嘅迫害。但係美國情報部門同主流媒體卻不停喺度為中共嚟做掩護，而郭文貴先生就成為咗被中共武器化嘅美國司法體系嘅最大受害者。
What we're seeing is just the tip of the iceberg. The CCP's infiltration had already gone too far and too deep. We know from Press Michel's case a few weeks back, a CCP spy, Joe Low, he is an illegitimate son of the CCP's head of the legal commission. Joe Low, he paid $20 million to the Obama re-election campaign. And during the 2012 Christmas party at the White House, he was a foreign national. And he made political contribution to Obama re-election campaign, and no one is holding anybody accountable. And then Ye Jianming, who's the chairman and CEO of the CEFC China Energy, he gave $100,000 to the Clinton Foundation. So the CCP kleptocrats has been paying the U.S. government officials illegal money in hundreds of millions of dollars. And what did these people do to the Chinese people? Nothing. They offered no service to the Chinese people's fight for freedom. They actually helped strengthen the CCP and empower the CCP to persecute the Chinese people even further. And that's why the DOJ has been accepting the CCP's lawsuit to destroy Mr. Mao's CCP enemy number one, to put Mr. Mao's behind the bar. So this country is in deep trouble. And what did the U.S. intel community have to do? They buried the story. And what did the American mainstream media do? They cover up for the FBI's disinformation. This country's justice system has already been weaponized, and Mr. Mao is the biggest victim of such a weaponization by the CCP.
美國對於中共滲透危害嘅認識越嚟越清醒，對於中共嘅戰略野心亦心知肚明。而對於台灣受到中共嘅威脅，美國就加速咗對台嘅軍事援助。為遵守美國保證台海和平穩定局面嘅長期承諾，美國通過法案會繼續支持台灣。美防長話，好快會提供台灣重大安全援助。據台灣媒體5月17號綜合報導，美國拜登政府正計劃用軍援烏克蘭嘅相同模式對台軍援，預計提供台灣5億美元嘅武器援助。美國國防部部長奧斯汀16號表示，美國好快就會運送額外重大安全援助俾台灣。奧斯汀16號出席聯邦參議院撥款委員會聽證會時，宣布美國軍援新進度。奧斯汀表示，美國好快就會透過國會上年批准嘅總統撥款權，提供台灣額外重大安全援助。奧斯汀提到，呢個係國會上年做出嘅要求，亦係美國遵守台灣關係法，維持台灣海峽和平穩定所做出嘅長期承諾。至於具體軍援時間同內容，奧斯汀並冇多講。美國國會喺2023財年國防授權法當中批准拜登透過總統撥款權，從美軍現有庫存裏面撥出最多10億美元嘅武器援助俾台灣。今次美國提供俾台灣5億美元嘅武器援助，係2023年預算嘅一部分。
數據顯示，中共各工業生產同銷售低於預期。 第二季度經濟已經僵化，失去動力，復甦已經無望，未來嘅局面只能係螺旋式下降，甚至斷崖式崩潰。中國經濟復甦動力漸失。根據外媒報導，中共國4月份嘅工業產出同零售銷售增長低過預期，顯示經濟喺第二季度初失去咗動力，復甦動能疲軟。5月16號公佈嘅另一項數據亦顯示，中國房地產投資進一步下滑，加劇咗人民對世界第二大經濟體前景嘅擔憂。數據表明，中共國嘅經濟弱於預期，呢個所謂嘅經濟增長引擎喺重啟之後要保持運轉，亦都十分困難。隨着失望情緒加劇，大眾只能睇到螺旋式下降嘅風險增加，引致一連串經濟活動疲弱、失業率上升、持續通貨緊縮、市場利率下降同埋貨幣走弱等問題。過去一個星期嘅其他數據顯示，中國4月份進口萎縮、工廠通貨緊縮加深，以及銀行貸款差過預期，呢啲都表明咗中共國內需求疲弱。除咗廣泛嘅需求困境之外，西方銀行倒閉、全球借貸成本上升、國內債務高企同埋烏克蘭戰爭等不利因素，亦會令到中共嘅經濟雪上加霜。
中共喺面臨內憂外患、房倒銀塌嘅經濟形勢下，亦想進行自救。不過呢種自救係喺犧牲中國老百姓利益情況底下進行嘅，海量咁印銀紙稀釋財富嚟填中共嘅無底洞。中共利率降至2時代，大水漫灌復甦經濟。根據場內媒體報道，5月15號，中國人民銀行發布公告話，為咗維護銀行體系流動性合理充裕，開展1250億元一年期 MLF， 即中期借貸便利操作，中標利率為2.75%。另外，開展20億元公開市場逆回購操作。近日，中共國多家銀行陸續公告話，將調整通知存款同協定存款嘅利率，並喺5月15號開始正式執行。其中，桂林銀行對通知存款各期限存款產品利率同單位協定存款利率下調幅度高達55個基點。平安銀行、桂林銀行、東營銀行、四川天府銀行、河北安平農商銀行、武強農商銀行、新疆布爾津喀納斯農村商業銀行、霸州順豐村鎮銀行、廣西容縣桂銀村鎮銀行、羅山農商銀行、宜賓市商業銀行、深圳光明戶農商村鎮銀行等13家銀行發布咗調整協定存款利率同通知存款利率嘅公告。銀行兩類存款利率下調，就係減輕銀行息差壓力，令銀行可以繼續維持運轉。對公活期存款成本下降，銀行收割息差，增強銀行盈利。預期係要銀行存款利率下調，帶動終端貸款利率下行，提高居民借貸意願，維持住房地產等行業嘅大額消費，拖延經濟崩盤嘅時間軸。對於生活喺場內嘅百姓嚟講，底層基本生活保障可以話係雪上加霜，通脹嘅壓力最終係釋放到個體頭上。
了解中共邪惡體制嘅人都知道，中共為咗統一思想，長期對宗教信仰進行管制，侵犯人權已經係見慣不怪、極為普遍嘅現象。美國宗教自由報告話，新疆維吾爾族人持續受到迫害。據外媒報導，美國國務院最新嘅全球宗教自由報告顯示，全球一啲最殘暴政權境內嘅情況日益嚴峻，並且出現咗全新同令人不安嘅趨勢。美國國務卿布林肯表示，全球多地政府持續利用若干手段嚟鎖定宗教少數群族，包括酷刑、毆打、非法監視以及所謂嘅再教育營。布林肯特別點出中共國新疆穆斯林為主嘅維吾爾少數民族所受到嘅虐待。 中國係世界上侵犯人權同宗教自由最為嚴重嘅國家之一。中共長期壓迫新疆維吾爾族人，之前已經認定中共當局對待維吾爾族人嘅方式構成種族滅絕同反人類罪。而最新嘅呢份涵蓋2022年嘅報告指出，迫害嘅情況仍然持續。中共喺呢幾年入邊大規模並廣泛咁壓迫宗教自由，因信仰而被監禁嘅人數估計少則數千，多則破萬。中國政府官員就否認所有關於侵犯人權嘅指控，只要有中共政權嘅存在，對人民嘅鎮壓同迫害、暴力同謊言就永遠都唔會停止。
由於中共執政嘅無能，中共國越嚟越惡劣嘅政治同經濟環境，基尼指數已經嚴重超出國際社會俾出嘅紅線。呢個亦係導致中共社會越嚟越頻密咁發生針對強權嘅報復事件嘅主因。曾經老子嘅《道德經》話：民不畏死，奈何以死懼之？就係話，當人民生活困苦、生不如死嘅時候，雖然有嚴刑峻法，亦無法對人民產生制約嘅力量。中共國極限壓制人權，導致滅門案件爆發。據台灣媒體報道，中共國喺2023年5月份過去嘅2個星期，就發生咗7起惡性公共事件。呢個仲只係已經被爆出嚟嘅數據，大量事件被中共掩蓋封鎖。單喺華北、東北就發生3起村幹部遭到村民滅門刺殺全家嘅案件，共造成18死1傷嘅慘劇。其中山西省定襄縣案件，殺人者係因為村內土地及資金分配糾紛，受村長陷害，被判刑2年。日前刑滿出獄之後，對當年受到村長扣陷入獄心懷不滿，上門要求解釋未有結果，於是產生殺機。山東省濟南市長青區案件，係一名英語老師嘅兒子，長期被中共幹部子弟校園霸凌，無處申訴，不堪其擾，終於爆發殺人事件。死者為長青區文昌街道西里村中共黨支部書記劉繼傑，以及其妻子同兒子共3人。案發冇耐，呢名老師亦選擇咗自殺。遼寧省東港市嘅案件，係一名64歲嘅金姓村民，平時以屠宰為業，個性內向老實，同鄰居因土地糾紛爆發衝突，村長偏袒另一方嘅自家親戚。金姓村民最終將村長老婆及其多名家人親屬殺害。村長因為唔喺屋企而逃過一劫。中共國村幹部被反擊事件，完全係因為野蠻嘅封建酷吏做派，完全冇現代社會制度應有嘅對人權嘅尊重。喺浩蕩嘅歷史進程當中，必然會灰飛煙滅。最後，我哋重申，中國共產黨係全世界災難嘅根源，只有消滅中國共產黨，先至能夠拯救全人類。感謝大家收睇呢次新中國聯邦新聞，我哋下次再會。
我哋下次再會。
The noise of gunfire rose from all over the center of Peking.
We're in for march. 10 minutes clear. Why? I think this is my duty.
不是什么神秘人物，也不是什么富翁，这个都是过去媒体们不了解、不知道嘛。